episode 200. Back with episode 200 to come short the boy. Anyways, guys, before we get into it, I have to reiterate this every stream. I have to reiterate this every stream. Every time I'm doing these, guys, I have to reiterate this. If at any point in the stream you hear me stuttering or tripping over my words, I've got a speech impediment. That's why I stutter. That's why I trip over my words. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. So, I've got all my gaming stuff organized, and I've got all of my music stuff organized. So, feel free to checking that stuff out if you want. I've got all my gaming stuff organized and all of my music stuff organized. So yeah. Also, guys, what did we talk about here on the channel? Here we talk about anime, manga, comic books, history, mythology, philosophy, and psychology, etc., etc. Also, guys, I am so sorry. I meant to do this on Saturday. But it didn't work out. I tried six times to stream on Saturday and it didn't work. Also, guys, if you noticed, I'm not really focused tonight. It's because I got my puppy dog I've got my puppy on my bed, and I'm just checking on her, making sure that she's okay and all that. Right now, she's just snoozing. She's so adorable. She is so freaking adorable. I love you, baby doll. I love you. She's such a good girl, too. She is such a good girl. I think I could show y'all. Her right quick. Let me see here, guys. Let me see here. You are on time, Frankie. You are on time. So let me see if I could actually do this right quick. Make sure there's nothing like... is there anything... Okay, I'm not... Wait, where am I pointing the camera to exactly? Not sure where I'm pointing the camera to. I'm not sure where I'm pointing the camera towards though, guys. Not really sure. I don't know. I'm trying to show y'all. My doggy right quick. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I might have to end this one and try again another day. I don't know. Guys. I don't know. You're such a good girl, Nora. You're such a good girl. Anyways, I'm gonna put you back up here. I wish I could bring her to the camera. But she's sleeping right now. Baby doll is sleeping. So, yeah, let me wait, can I just turn the camera around? Wait a second. Cause if I can actually hold up, if I could actually invert the camera right quick, and I could get a snapshot of her. You know. Let me see if this will work. Boop, Will this work, guys? Will this work? There you go, guys. There you go. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful dog, man. Such a good girl. Nora. Such a good girl. She's just sleeping right now. Yeah. Yeah, Darlin is, yeah. Darlin's just sleeping, you know. Darlin is just sleeping. Hey, darling, how you doing, baby? How you doing? What, you want me to come over there and love on you? Alright, guys, alright. I think she's just gonna lie down for a bit. I think she's just gonna lie down for a bit and all that. Truth be told, guys, truth be told, I like to think of her as my dog, but I actually misspoke, guys, and I'm sorry about that. I actually misspoke. I like to think of her as my dog, but she's not actually mine. She's actually the neighbor's dog, but she always comes over here. She always comes over here. She always comes over here, guys. She always comes over here. She comes to the house. She comes to the house, straight downstairs, straight into my room. But yeah, guys. Also, guys, I believe I failed to mention this. I believe I failed to mention this earlier, or at the start of the stream. But I am a reader, writer, and storyteller, guys. I'm still working on everything. I'm still working on the White Knight, on Ogre's 8, on the Dragon King trilogy, and the broader world of Evloria itself. And I'm still working on Gunblade. I'm still working on the samurai and gunslinger, on the samurai and gunslinger as well. But all that stuff takes time, guys. All the stories I'm writing, all the books I'm working on just takes time. But yeah, it's just awesome. It's just awesome. No, I am not a singer. I only write the songs, guys. If y'all see any music on my channel, I've only written those. I do not perform them. I do not sing them. I have a terrible voice. But yeah, I do write them though, guys. I do write them. But yeah, guys, I've written multiple songs. All of them are on my channel if you guys to check out if you want. However, we're nearly 10 minutes into this, and it is episode 200. It is episode 200, and yeah, it is episode 200, and therefore it is the Q&A. I'll give y'all the Q&A. Why not? Why not? It's in the title. It is in the title, so I will give y'all the Q&A. I will give y'all the Q&A. So go ahead and start asking questions. Go ahead and start asking questions. Hey, but before you do, guys, note, there is a limit on how personal I will get. There is a limit. I will say pass if your question is too personal, but otherwise it's all right. So go ahead and start asking. Go ahead and start asking. Go ahead and start asking your questions, guys, because I believe I titled this Q&A, correct? If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, I did. Whoa. It's, did not mean for that to be the thumbnail. Are there any sneak peeks of the White Knight? No. No, there is not. Well, we got two in chat. Here we got two of you in chat. Here we got Hawk and MC. Also, what's up, Rusty? What's up? How you doing? Hey, but guys, please start asking your questions. After all, this is a Q&A. It is a rare opportunity for a Q&A, guys. So go ahead, start popping off questions left and right. All four of you that are in the chat right now. You can ask anything you want here within reason. Here within reason, guys. So, yeah. And guys, I've decided I'll give y'all a Q&A every 100 episodes. I'll give y'all a Q&A every 100 episodes. So the next Q&A is episode 300. That'll be the next Q&A. But, yeah, guys. Now I have to answer this. How am I? I am fine. I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing really, really good. I'm just working on a lot of stuff. Favorite TV show? We talking live action, cartoon, animated, what? What do you mean by TV show? Do you mean cartoon, live action, what? Cartoon. Okay. Okay, my favorite cartoon of all time. My favorite cartoon of all time. Oh dear Lord, that's okay. If you put a gun to my head and say just give me an answer right now, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Avatar: The Last Airbender is my favorite cartoon of all time. It's my favorite cartoon of all time. Avatar: The Last Airbender. In fact, I'll give you my top 3 right now. Avatar: The Last Airbender, Teen Titans 2003, and Teen Titans 2003, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and SpongeBob. There you go. My top 3, not particularly in that order, but those are my general 3 favorite cartoons of all time. But, yeah. Because technically it is. Technically, Avatar is anime, because in Japan, they consider cartoons anime. Which is very, very interesting. Yeah, it's the art style. It is it's the art style. But yeah, guys, go ahead and ask more. Go ahead and ask more questions. What's the next question? I'm curious. I'm very, very curious on what's the next question. Yeah, that's true, gamer. That's true. It don't matter how old you get, SpongeBob will always be great. Alright, guys, alright. Some more questions coming? We got more questions coming? I know I'm a fairly small channel, guys. I'm just doing this just to see if anyone is interested in the channel in the first place. In fact, I'm gonna check right quick. I'm gonna check right quick and see here. Whoa! When did that happen, man? I'm at 598, guys. I'm at 598 subscribers. What was my favorite subject in school? What was my favorite subject in school? Well, it's not math, I'll tell you that much. It's not math. I hated math in school. Probably social studies, aka history. History, it was my favorite, history, it was my favorite, it was my, it was my favorite subject in school. History, it was my favorite subject in school. Okay, what's the next question? Okay, so history, it was my favorite subject in school. Alright, any more questions? Any more? Yeah, he's back. Hawk is back. The prodigal son returned. Yes, Hawk. Thank you for doing that. Jeez Louise, Hawk. Oh, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Yes, guys, I did turn 22 on episode 100 because episode 100 was my birthday. How's my song going? I've got a lot of songs. You'd have to be more specific. You'd have to be more specific. God, I am terrible at English. I am terrible at the English language. I can barely speak it. So yeah, you'd have to be more How do you say that word? Dear God, I suck at English. He'd have to be more clear. Let's say that. Let's say that. Thank you. Thank you, gamer. Thank you. But yeah, guys, any more questions? That's a good film. That's a very good film, Star Wars. That's a very good film. But yeah, any more questions, guys? Cause I got an hour to kill. Hey, so if y'all just want to rapid fire, that's fine. If y'all just want to if y'all just want to rapid fire questions, that's fine. What's my favorite movie? I've answered this question multiple times. The Shawshank Redemption. Shawshank Redemption is my favorite film of all time, followed by The Book of Eli and Hacksaw Ridge. My 3 favorite films of all time. My three favorite films of all time: Shawshank Redemption, The Book of Eli, and Hacksaw Ridge. So there you go. There you go. That's good. That's good, Star Wars. That's good. Yeah, but she's a very cute dog though. She is a very, very cute dog. I showed her off earlier, and guys, I like. Okay, she's the neighborhood dog, right? She's the neighborhood dog, and she comes to me a lot. She comes to this house and to my room a lot. She's very beautiful. I showed her off earlier. But yeah. Okay, any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Like I think I'll be asking more questions considering the title. But I guess I'm still a bit small for that. Can you see her? Can you see her? Alright, just a glimpse. Small little glimpse. Just a glimpse because she is exhausted. She is very, very tired. She is a tired pooch. There you go. Very, very cute, huh? She's a very, very cute puppy. She is a good girl, though. She's a very, very good girl. But, yeah, guys, so. Do I know any other languages? Do I know any other languages? No, I do not. Although I'm currently in the midst of learning Latin. I am currently learning Latin, though. I cannot speak it fluently. But I know a few words here and there. All right, Hawk, all right. Come in. If you hear the noise, guys, that's my little bro. She's comfy. She's comfy.
Come here.
You're tired. Exhausted.
No.
Girl, you gotta go home, baby. I love you. I love you, but you gotta go. Man, that was very, very interesting, guys. Well, like I said, she's the neighborhood dog. I misspoke earlier. She's not my dog. I like to think of her as my dog because she's always over here. But that is actually the neighborhood dog. What the? Oh, I'll get everything back. Don't worry about it. Oh, Lord. She came back. She came back, baby. She came. It's okay, gamer. It's okay if you gotta go. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. If you gotta go, go. If you gotta go, you can go. It's fine. Ah, I wish I could, but no. 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 She is the neighborhood dog. She actually has owners, and they're very good to her and all that. So, yeah. It's okay, gamer. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, gamer. It's fine. If you gotta go, then go. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine, buddy. Don't worry. You're fine. You're good to go. Best animated movie. Best animated movie. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. Best animated movie. Okay. I'm technically cheating here. But the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy. The How to Train Your Dragon trilogy is the best animated movie in my opinion. I'm technically cheating because I cannot pick in between those two. Well, not two, three. I cannot pick in between those three films. So let's just consider the How to Train Your Dragon films as one film. That is the greatest animated film of all time. Now the greatest singular animated movie of all time, in my opinion, is the Prince of Egypt. Is the Prince of Egypt. Also Val Kilmer did pass away. So yeah, rest in peace, Val Kilmer, who played Moses and the Prince of Egypt. Welcome, High Chief. Welcome, Smokey. Smokey is now in chat. That's awesome. But yeah, guys, any more questions? Because guys, this is a Q&A. So yeah, y'all can go ahead and ask him. Y'all can go ahead and ask him. Go ahead and ask your questions, guys. Yeah, Val Kilmer was a phenomenal Batman. My favorite soft drink. I honestly don't know, so I'm gonna pass on that one. I will pass on that one because I honestly don't know. I can't decide on that. I cannot decide on that. My favorite food. Can never go wrong here with a good ribeye steak. A good steak, man. A good ribeye steak. Medium rare. Yeah, medium rare ribeye steak. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right. Yeah, my favorite food. It honestly varies from day to day. Yeah, those are. Yeah, yeah, those are good too. Those are good too. But yeah, top three books. Top three books. My favorite books. My favorite books. Okay, my favorite book. My favorite. My favorite books of all time. Okay, easy. Hunger Games. The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. That is my favorite book series of all time. I love The Hunger Games. I love Katniss and Peeta and Gale and all those characters and Rue and Kato and all of them. Now, my three favorite books in general, as individual books, I would say the first Hunger Games book, The Hobbit, and Robert Louis Stevenson's Jekyll and Hyde. There you go. There you go. What's my favorite movies? Okay, my favorite movie of all time is The Shawshank Redemption. I already gave y'all I already gave y'all these answers earlier, but I will repeat them here. My favorite movies of all my top three favorite films of all time. The Shawshank The Shawshank Redemption, The Book of Eli, and Hacksaw Ridge. There you go. Come in. Come in. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Pearl. My, 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 yeah, my, sorry about that, guys. Okay. It's such a good book. Jekyll and Hyde is such a good book. You know what, guys? This stream is just awesome. I love it. I love it. Favorite villain in cinema. My favorite movie villain. Oh my lordy days, that's a hard one. That is a tricky one. That's a tricky one. That is a tricky one. Ah, that is a very, very tricky one. Okay, my favorite villain in cinema. Now, by cinema, I'm guessing you mean live action films, right? Okay, my favorite villain in cinema. Because my favorite because my favorite animated villain of all time, that would have to be Judge Lord Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. He's just a diabolical villain. Now, my favorite villain in a live action film. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Let's see here. Oh, okay. I gotta actually think here. Okay, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. But my favorite. All right, Star Wars. All right, I'll see you later, bud. I'll see you later. My favorite movie villain of all time, though. I'd have to honestly think about it more, but Darth. I would just say Darth Vader, just if for the sake of moving on. But yeah, I would say Darth Vader just for the sake of moving on to two other questions. Two other questions. Hey, but I will get back to that one eventually. Okay, guys, any other questions? And guys, I also have a ice cream right here. I've got a Klondike bar. Very, very good. Very, very healthy too. It's very, very healthy too. This is very healthy. This is oh so healthy. I love it. I love it. I love ice cream. So good. So good, you know. It's very good. Love me Klondike bar. Alright guys, I hate ah yes they are. What's up, Billy? What's up? Alright guys, I hate to do this, but uh, I'm just go ahead and eat this right quick. What's up, Billy? What's up? Sorry to make this a so I'm sorry to make this a ASMR, guys. Ah, crap, I don't got no napkins. Man, I don't got any napkins. I got no napkins, guys. This is bad. This is bad. I don't got no napkins. Alright. Alright. Any more questions? Any more questions, guys? Well, I knew this was coming. Ah, I knew this was coming. When's artwork coming? We want artwork. We want artwork. We want artwork. We want artwork. I knew that was coming. I actually talked to my artist. So I talked to my artist on Sunday, and this past Friday as well. And and, we, and we've been in talks and everything. And it's coming very, very soon, guys. It is coming very, very soon. I cannot I cannot promise any set dates. I cannot promise any set dates. However, by the end of the year, guys, by the end of the year, y'all will get artwork. I promise y'all that. I promise y'all that. By the end of the year, guys, by the end of the year, there will be concept art of the samurai and gunslinger. Like a true art. That's funny. I wish I had some napkins right now. What's my... Wait, what? Hold up. Man, that's good. I fixed the lighting right quick. Okay. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Who is my favorite YouTuber? Right now, I don't have one. Right now, I don't have one, guys. I don't have a favorite YouTuber. However, if I were to pick one, I would say, I would say there's a YouTuber by the name of Afro Sinju. that I enjoy watching. He plays a lot of the FromSoft games. And all that. So yeah, that's fun. That's good. Okay. Man, that was a good Klondike bar, man. Also, I apologize if you're turning that into a... I apologize if you're turning the stream into a ASMR for a few moments, but I just had to, man. I had to. That was too good not to. That was actually a phenomenal Klondike bar. And yeah, I had to, guys. I couldn't resist it. Now, I love ice cream. I love chocolate, and yet I'm still in decent shape. I'm still very, very healthy. I still work out every day and all that. So yeah. All right. Any more questions? Come on, guys. Let's get some juicy ones. If y'all want. But yeah. Everyone wants to know my favorite comics. Hey, but what's a cheesy one in my opinion? What is a cheesy comic book in my opinion? Oh dear Lord. Okay, this is cheesy and stupid. There is a DC comic book out there somewhere. There is a DC comic book where Wonder Woman, Batman, and virtually the entire Justice League go bowling. That is so freaking cheesy and ridiculous. It was a very funny read, though. It was a very funny read, I'll tell you that much. It was a very, very funny read. So I would say Batman Bowling. Batman Bowling is a very, very cheesy comic book. But yeah. Alright, alright. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. But yeah. Let's just keep it rocking and a rolling. Alright, next question. If anyone has any. Next question, if anyone has any, that is. Oh, brother, why'd I do this to myself? I mean, y'all wanted the Q&A, so I'm giving it to y'all. I told you. I told you guys. I told you we're working on the artwork. It's not finished yet. It's not finished yet. Once it is done, once I actually have it in my hands, then I will reveal artwork of the samurai and gunslinger. Then I will reveal artwork of the samurai and gunslinger. Oh, you mean storyline reveal. You mean story reveals. Okay. 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 I'll give y'all a little bit. I'll give y'all a little bit of the samurai and gunslinger plot right quick. So the first book, the first volume of the samurai and gunslinger, will basically center around two demons. Two demons that can steal your body just by touch, aka two body hopping demons that are serial killers. And it's basically a game of cat and mouse. It's basically a game of chase. So the first book is the samurai and gunslinger David and Marie. David and Marie have to catch these two demons that are serial killers, and they can't because the demons just touch you, just basically you get touched. They steal your body. They steal your body instantly if you get touched. So they're constantly hopping from body to body, and that is how they've gotten away with it. Plus, there are two ways a demon can possess a human. There are two key ways a demon can possess a human. One, through normal possession, aka one through normal possession, of which in that case they just steal your body, hey, but you're still alive and you can fight back. So there are two ways the demons they can steal your body. Either one through normal possession, of which in that case the demon has to be exorcised out of you, or two, the demons possess dead bodies. Now, if a demon chooses the second route of possession, of which is possessing a dead body, then they have to swap every 9 months. If a demon chooses the second route of possession, if they possess a dead body, they can keep that body, they can keep the same body for 9 months. And then after that, they have to swap or they risk the body decaying and turning to dust. So, if a demon chooses the second route of possession, then it is risky because the body will eventually decay. The body will eventually decay and turn to dust. And also, I like that. I like that metaphor or that analogy because if a demon does indeed choose the second route of possession, then they have to. If a demon does indeed choose the second route of possession, they keep the body for 9 months. But then they have to immediately swap. So I like that. I like that analogy. I like the metaphor and the story that's going on there. It's basically a demon is being reborn every 9 months, and because that's how long it takes for an actual human to be born. And because the woman, and because in the real world, in reality, a woman bears a child for 9 months, and then she gives birth to it. Well, well, in this story, a demon possesses a dead body for 9 months, and then has to swap to another one, or else it will turn to dust. So I like that. I like that brilliant metaphor, that brilliant analogy. I like that. I like that a lot. So we are approaching the end of the stream, guys. Any more questions? Any more questions? And remember, guys, y'all will not get a Q&A again until episode 300. I've decided every 100 episodes, you will get a Q&A. You will get a Q&A every 100 episodes. Are there any unconventional authors that I am exploring? Not really. Not really. I'm just sticking to what I know for the most part. Like, I don't really read a lot of new stuff. I'm more of a classics type of person. Like, I like to read J.R.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis and and um and and Robert Louis Stevenson and Bram Stoker, Jekyll and and Edgar Allan Poe and H.P. Lovecraft and John Milton and Dante Alighieri and all those guys. Okay, okay. Now I understand the question. Now I understand the question. Are there any are there are there any new authors I've discovered? Not of recently. So no, not as of recently. I haven't discovered any new authors. Definitely 1984. Definitely 1984. Because even though I personally haven't read Crime and Punishment yet, even though I haven't even even though I personally haven't read Crime and Punishment yet, because I will eventually read Fyodor Dostoevsky's work. I can already tell he's a whole lot more complicated. than George Orwell. Read read George Orwell first. Read Orwell first, because his stuff is a whole lot more simpler than Dostoevsky's. So I would say read 1984 first. Plus, and for me, 1984, it was a eye-opening book. I mean, I read 1984 when I was 18, and it really opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. So yeah, I would say 1984 first. Do I ever listen to podcast? Absolutely. Do I ever listen to podcast? Absolutely. Absolutely I do. I really enjoy I really enjoy the Overly Sarcastic Production podcast. It's just a phenomenal podcast in my opinion. That's good. That's good. That's very good. That's very good, Smokey. That's very good. Yes, yes. Stoker is such a brilliant writer. I love Dracula. I love Dracula so much. I love Dracula so much. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Any more questions, guys? Any more? Come on, guys. You gotta think of something. Favorite character from Lord of the Rings? Favorite character from the Lord of the Rings? Okay. Okay. Gimli. Gimli is my favorite character from the Lord of the Rings. I just love that dwarf, man. Gimli is so freaking funny. What's another What is another book by Fyodor Dostoevsky that I would recommend? Demons. Demons, I hear, is a very great book. Demons. I would recommend Demons because I hear it is a very, very good book and all that. So yeah, I would recommend either yeah, I would recommend Demons. I would recommend Demons, guys. I would recommend Demons. I love the emoji. I love the emoji, Smokey. I love the emoji. Yeah, Fyodor Dostoevsky is a very good writer. He covers a lot of deep philosophical and psychological stuff. Yeah, yeah, I would recommend Demons. Or the Brothers Karamazov. Or the Brothers Karamazov. You know? Ivan and Ivan and Alyosha is always a good time. So yeah. Also, guys, we will be going over the hour mark. So I'm not saying this stream is gonna be 2 hours. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying the stream is gonna be 2 hours, but I will say that we will go over the hour mark. You read Animal Farm recently. Animal Farm is a phenomenal book. I truly do love it. Alright, alright. Any more questions? Any more questions, guys? No, I have not, Smokey. No, I have not. Should I? Should I read this author? And what books would you recommend I read? Am I drunk? No. No, I am not. I am not drunk. Dear God, no. Alright. Any other questions? Any other questions y'all want to ask? I have to say Hideaway, Smokey. I'd have to say Hideaway. I have to say Hideaway. Favorite historical period. Okay, now we get into this. Now we get into some good questions. Okay, my favorite historical period. My favorite historical period. Okay, I'll check out Hideaway. But what's my favorite historical period? Let's see. I would have to say the French Revolution in the 1800s, I think. At least I think that's when it was. I might have to brush up on my history. Hey, but I did like the French Revolution stuff and all that. I thought that was pretty cool. I always thought that was pretty cool. But yeah. So that I hope that answers to that question. But yeah, any more guys? Any more juicy questions? Any more juicy any any more questions any more questions you want to ask? If y'all get that reference, you are an absolute legend. If you get the reference. Any more questions? I got time. Okay. If I could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be? Who would it be? Any historical figure. Okay. Any historical figure. Uh, I I honestly don't know. There's just so many to choose from, Rusty. There's just so many to choose from. Ah, there's just so many to choose from. Ah, I'm not sure if this counts or not. But Desmond Doss. Desmond Doss. I think now, why Desmond? Just to get his story, man. Just to get Desmond's story. Just to get Desmond's story. I'm not sure if that counts or not, but either way, I mean, I couldn't properly answer that question because there's just too many I can think of. There's too many to list. But yeah. All right. All right, next question. Next question. If you want, guys, if you want. Hang on, guys. Okay. Oh, okay, good. Okay, Smokey, I'm gonna answer your question and then I'll answer Billy's, alright? Alright. Let's see here, guys. Let's see here. What is something that I would recommend to a upcoming author? What is something that I would recommend for a up? What would I recommend for someone that wants to get into writing? Consistency. Consistency. Consistency is the key to everything, guys. And just start. It doesn't matter. If you have an idea, just start. You can edit it and correct it later. But get all the ideas, all the horrible, all the garbage, all the filth out of your brain. And by filth, I mean just straight up bad ideas. And because your first draft is not gonna be a masterpiece. It's just not. So just start writing and stay consistent. And yes, you will have burnouts, but take a break. Do what you like and all that stuff. I know it's generic advice, but that's the best advice I can give at the moment. Alright, Billy. Alright. Okay, if I had the ability to go back in time and change one thing in my life, if I had the ability to go back and change one thing in my life, what would it be? What would it be? What would it be? If I had the ability to change one thing in my life, what would it be? And guys, we are approaching the 70-minute mark, so I'll be taking 2 more questions after this. After I answer this question, I'll take 2 more, and then I'm ending stream, alright? Okay, so if I could go back and change one thing in my life, what would it be? What would it be? Okay, there's actually a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I would change if I could. But I can't help it, man. I can't help it. I would go back to November. Hang on, I gotta go to my channel to answer this question. I have to go to my channel to answer this question, guys. If you don't mind, I've got to go to my channel to answer this question. Okay, I've got to go to my channel to answer this question. Alright, I uploaded this song November 20. Okay, got it. If I could change one thing in my life, I would go back to November 20. I would. If I could prevent this, I would. If I could go back and change one thing in my life, I would go back to November 27th, 2019. I would go back to November 27th, 2019, and find a way to keep my grandpa alive. Find a way. Basically, what am I trying to say here? What am I trying to say here? If I could, I would go back in time and just get my grandpa back. And because my grandfather died from lung cancer on November 27th, 2019. And that is why last year on that day, on November 27th of last year, that's why I published the song for him. The song is titled Paw Paw, if y'all want to go and check it out. But that is the one thing I would change. That is the one thing I would change in my life if I could. To have my grandfather back. To have my grandpa back. I would do anything. I would do anything to have him back. I would do anything to have him back. Now my father, on the other hand, that's a different story that I am not going to get into tonight. I will not get into my problems with my old man and his side of the family. Just know it was rough, but it's okay. It's okay. I've moved past it. I've dealt with it. We're good. All right. All right. 2 more questions. 2 more questions, guys, and then I'm out. And then I will end stream, all right? 2 more questions, and then I will end stream. So yeah, final 2 questions. Final 2 questions, guys. Final 2 questions. What are the last 2 questions, guys? What are the last 2 questions? Also, hey, before we end the stream, guys, yes, I will put Citizen Soldier's channel in the description, like I've been doing for the past few streams. If you want to go and check out their music, please do. Will I live stream for 3 hours on episode 300? Will I live stream for 3 hours on episode 300? Maybe. 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 If. Maybe. If I were to stream for 3 hours, I would have to do it earlier during the day. But maybe I'll stream it for 3 hours on episode 300. When will the beard be shaven? When will all of this go away? It'll go away later this month. I don't know when, but it'll be gone by the end of the month. By the end of the month. You know what, guys? Screw it. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rocking. I know I said I would end it after 2 questions, but really, those 2 questions, I mean, okay, I'll do the, I'll do what, I hate my speech impediment. I bloody hate it. I'll do you one better. 5 questions. 5 questions. You can ask me anything within reason, and I will answer it. Final 5 questions. Let's go. Final 5 questions. If I could have one superpower, what would it be? Super speed. I would love to run fast. I would love to run fast. If I could have one superpower, it would be super speed. Alright, that's 1. 4 more to go. 4 more to go. 4 more to go. Four more to go. Four more to go. Four more questions to go. If I could visit any place in the world right now, where would I go? Scotland. Scotland. I would go to Scotland. I would go to Glasgow, Scotland. If I could visit any place in the world, I would go to Scotland. Because I hear it's freaking gorgeous. I hear it is drop dead gorgeous over there. Plus, I love the accent. I love the Gaelic language as well. I would love to visit Scotland. So, if I could visit any place in the world at this very moment and just pack my bags and leave right now, it'd be Scotland. What is the meaning of life from my perspective? What is the meaning of life to me? Still trying to figure that one out. That is a question I've been trying to figure out for the longest time, guys. What is the meaning of life to me? I've been trying to figure that out for a very long time. I will answer that question when I actually have an answer for it. But pass for now. But I'll have to pass on that one for now. For now, I will have to pass. Alright, I believe that was 3 if I'm not mistaken. No, that was... Actually, yeah, it was 3. So, hang on. Yeah, 3 more to go. 3 more to go, guys. I suck at math. I'm sorry. 3 more to go. Final 3, let's go. Final 3 questions, guys. Final 3 questions. Final 3 questions. Holy crap, it's almost midnight, guys. It's almost midnight. Final 3 questions, guys. Come on. Come on. Let's get them. Favorite book quote. Favorite book quote. My favorite book quote of all time. My favorite book quote of all time. This still counts because it was in the book as well as the movie. But it's when Frodo and Gandalf are in the Mines of Moria, and Frodo is dejected and he's sad and all that, and he says these words. He says, and I quote, "I wish none of this would have ever happened. I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this. I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this would have. I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this ever happened." And then Gandalf responds with, so do all who live to see such times. But that is not it for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. Look it up on YouTube. Look up that quote. Look up that quote. It is so good. It is so good. Wait, Smokey. What are you asking, bud? Okay, we got 2 more questions, guys. We got 2 more questions. Okay, Smokey, what are you asking, bud? Being a mastermind author, is there any kind of trilogy writings in the works? Do you mean, am I working on a trilogy? Because if that is the question, if you're asking me if I'm working on a trilogy of books, the answer is obviously yes. Because I always say, guys, I always say this in the intro, I'm still working on everything, guys. I'm still working on the White Knight, on Ogre's 8, and the Dragon King trilogy, aka the broader world of Avaloria. So, Smokey, if your question is, am I writing a trilogy of books? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. The Dragon King trilogy is coming very, very soon. Okay, I believe we got 2 more, guys. I believe we got 2 more questions. I believe we have 2 more questions, guys. I believe we've got 2 more questions. I believe we've got 2 more questions, guys. We've got 2 more questions. We got 2 more questions, guys. We got 2 more questions. What's my favorite food? I've already answered this. But, but, I believe I've already answered his, this question, and I did say a medium, a medium, a medium ribeye steak, a medium ribeye steak. There you go. All right, guys. I believe that's one. I believe one more question. Patience. Patience is how you get that. Patience is how you get that. Patience is how you get the mod. Favorite movie soundtrack? Okay. This is a this is the last question. This is the last question. Favorite movie soundtrack? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's hard. That's a tough one. That's a tough one, Rusty. What a question to end it on too. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. That's a tough one, Rusty. I would need more time. I would need more time to think on it. But the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, once again, the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy has some of the best music I've ever heard composed. I mean, like, well, what is that one song? What is that one song from How to Train Your Dragon 2? I'm gonna look that up right quick. I'm gonna look that up right quick. Uh, okay. How to Train Your Dragon 2. Oh, that's just funny. I didn't realize I looked that up. Okay, How to Train Your Dragon 2. Where is it? Where are ye? Where are you? Come on, I know you're here. Where you at, stupid scene? Where are you? I can't. This sucks, guys. I can't find it. Cannot find what I'm looking for. Cannot find what I'm looking for. There it is. There it is. I love that song so much. No, where no one goes. Look that up. Look that up. How to Train Your Dragon 2, Where No One Goes. Look that up. I promise you, you will not regret it. Anyways, guys, that's all the time I got for the night. That is all the time I have for tonight. That is all the time I've got for the night, guys. Where No One Goes is a phenomenal song, and that is the last question. So we're out of questions and out of time. So if y'all enjoyed this momentous episode 200 to come chill with your boy. Anyways, guys, with that being said, we have not only reached the hour mark, we have long surpassed it. Anyways, guys, we've hit the hour mark, and with that, y'all know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe, turn on post notifications, turn on all post notifications, so that way you never miss a video, and you'll be notified, and you'll be notified whenever I upload. And with that, guys, I am Audi. I love you guys, and thank you guys.